Buffalo Trace is still cleaning up after last week's flooding. Tonight, we're getting a closer look at the damage. Production isn't fully back yet, but officials say progress is being made. Kylie Hill has the latest from Frankfort in our top story at 6:30.
Yeah, the parking lot I'm standing in right now was actually still filled with water yesterday. They had to pump all of it out for us to just even be here today. Now, officials that we heard from today say this process is ongoing, but they're committed to getting back open as soon as possible. For more than 200 years, Buffalo Trace Distillery has been dedicated to one craft, making bourbon. But for right now, their focus has shifted to recovery.
In our 200-plus year history, we have lived through a few floods. This past week has been the latest and one of the most severe that we've seen.
Relentless rainfall beginning April 2nd drenched most of the state, leaving many, like Buffalo Trace officials, to deal with the damage left behind.
As someone who calls Frankfort home, I'm saddened to see the damage throughout the county and the region.
Floodwaters at Buffalo Trace have receded, and with hope on the horizon, recovery efforts have started.
The total extent of the damage is still being determined, but so far includes many of our buildings on campus, from production buildings to Bourbon Pompeii to the Still House, the guest experience buildings such as the Visitor Center.
Master distiller Harlan Wheatley says hundreds of trade experts are working around the clock to assist with cleanup.
As we bring buildings and equipment back into service, our teams are also ensuring that there is no compromise to our quality.
Wheatley says the core of their operation, including the distribution center and bottling facility, remained unaffected.
Thus, distribution began today. We actually shipped out this morning, first load. The distillery team is working toward resuming bottling operations as early as next week.
Even in tough times, bourbon doesn't lose its standards, which is why inspections of barrels started Thursday and will continue until each one has been fully reviewed.
Inspection is expected to take several weeks. However, we do not expect to experience any meaningful loss of our inventory.
Wheatley says they are working to welcome the public back in a modified capacity next week. For now, the distillery remains closed through Sunday, April 13th. At Buffalo Trace, Kylie Hill, Fox 56 News.